It was good. We're really a part of the community. He was happy, I was happy.
Life was good for Rihanna Cole and her husband Alfredo Bartolozzi. He was a fixture in Watertown, a popular bartender, director of the town food pantry, and youth soccer coach. They were blessed with 2 daughters, a shared love of the outdoors, Cape Cod, and fishing. But when they embarked on a home renovation project in 2011, Alfredo began acting unusually.
I went to go buy some curtains and my credit card got declined and I was totally confused. So then I called the bank and everything was gone, and I went to the ATM to get cash to pay for the curtains and it was all gone.
She had noticed Alfredo occasionally getting confused with directions, his mood and temper erratic, and now he had wiped out their savings.
I honestly thought I was on the road to divorce because I didn't know what was going on.
Unraveling the finances, she found Alfredo had totally mismanaged the renovation, buying some items repeatedly, maxing out credit cards, tapping into a high-interest loan.
It was tens of thousands of dollars of debt. He took the girls' bank accounts and no harm and no malice, just confusion.
What would follow were 2 years of frustration and misdiagnosis until a lumbar puncture confirmed Alfredo had Alzheimer's at the age of 48, and the disease was progressing rapidly.
He just would walk out the door, not know why, and then not be able to turn around and come back in the house. I mean, we found him standing in front of the house, and he just didn't have the wherewithal to get back in.
Rihanna, an executive with the State Department of Correction, was struggling to manage her job, care for 2 teenage daughters, and grapple with the swift decline of Alfredo.
He started to lose his ability for self-care. He was showing up with, 5 shirts on, a sock and 1 shoe. And then you'd say, geez, that's probably not going to work. And he would sort of look at you like, what's wrong with this?
There are estimated to be 5.8 million Americans with Alzheimer's, most of them over the age of 65. About 5% of the cases, approximately 200,000 people, fall in the younger onset category like Alfredo. And the economic impact is staggering. Alzheimer's will cost the nation $290 billion this year. That will rise to more than $1 trillion by the year 2050. And of course, there is the emotional toll on family and friends, many of whom also end up as caregivers.
There were definitely days where I was like, I can't do this. I just can't do this. I mean, it's not fair to him. It's not fair to me. I can't get the help that I need here. It was really, really hard. I don't wish it on anyone.
With Alfredo rapidly declining, a danger to himself and others, Rihanna was boxed into a difficult corner. The only avenue out was to consider placing him in long-term care.
So it was like ripping a Band-Aid off, and I could get emotional. It was devastating. And I cried, for a week before I made the move.
That was September of 2018, when Alfredo was just 53.
I constantly having to tell the girls, we just got dealt a really crappy deck of cards. It doesn't help to say, you're lucky you had him for as long as you did, or he was such a terrific dad, such a terrific husband, but he was.
Wow, and as difficult as this journey has been for Rihanna, she has managed to turn her pain into legislative action.
Right. She was a strong advocate for the Alzheimer's and Dementia Act, which was signed by Governor Baker last year. That law sets training and educational standards for medical professionals and caregivers in an effort to improve recognition and treatment of Alzheimer's. As for Alfredo, some pretty good news there. Talked to Rihanna today, and she says that he's actually healthy in the sense that he's lost some weight, he's physically active, he's cognitively stable, and he's going to be taking part on an MGH study that hopefully may not help him, but will help others.
Great. All right, an Alzheimer's diagnosis is every minute.